By the Sunwell.
Hi. Thank you for joining me for this scuffed test stream thing. How does it look? How does it sound? Everything looks fine on... Okay, I lied. I was gonna say everything looks fine on my end, but it doesn't. But it's not terrible either. Thank you very much, Val, for the resub. 6 months, my goodness. And also, Shy, welcome back. Thank you so much for your resub as well. 6 months in advance and 34 months. My God, thank you. Both of you, thank you so much for the resubs. I very much appreciate it. Welcome back. So I am having some drop frames. Oh. My kabips just went splat, but they're picking up again. Oh, nope, splat again. Oh, and then we're back to 6K. Right, cool. So we do have some instability. I ran a half-hour, you can like append like test to the end of your stream key. If you didn't know, on Twitch, you can put like, there's a little test blib you can put on the end of your stream key to send a stream in OBS, but it doesn't actually broadcast. It sends it to the Twitch inspector only, so you can like see instability and stuff like that. And I did that for half an hour and everything was fine. But it's not now. So it's being a bit wonky now. That's okay though. This is why we're testing. This is just a test stream. But yeah, I was gonna say, does it look okay to you guys? But it doesn't look okay to me. So that's the next step. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's a bit spiky, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. I sound funny. I sound funny. That's interesting. Yeah, I've got 14% of the stream is drop frames. Do I sound funny because my voice is still a little bit fucked, or do I sound funny like a robot or something? Shy, well done with first. Junie, excuse me, Junie with 19th. Rigged. Dupe with 1,701st. Sorry, Mike. Some of your talents have been reset. Lies! Yeah, all mine got wiped. Twid, thank you so much for the resub, and at tier 2 as well. 16 months. So generous of you, much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hello, Shiro, welcome back. Look, it was only everything else, oh yeah. Lol, assuming I have talents to begin with. Dupe, I assume you are very talented. Thank you very much. That's all for my hunter. Well done, Mark with third. Because the videos coming screenshot what I was going to pick on the BTR beta, but they've changed some things again since. Yeah, there's been a lot of tweaks to the talents and stuff. It is fair. Hello, I am back-ish, sort of, kind of. All right. Sorry. Is mum? Hello, mates. Hello, Shadow. Welcome on in. How do you know it's the real fair? Good question. Good question. Next my entry command. Dude. I've got an arrow and would you believe Zam just did it? You sound funny. Good. Okay, less good. Slightly less good. Bit up and down. Yeah, fishing seemed to kill the frames. Yeah, my concern is that switching over to WoW is going to kill the frames, but we'll see. It's slowly, we're at 13.2% dropped frames now. If I like... yeah, it made it fucked. Good. Cool. So it likes it when I'm a still image and not so much when I'm a video. All right, I wonder, okay, what can I change while we're live? I don't think I can change much while we're live. Oh no, hang. No, I think Zam will kill me. Zam, how low can I go on bitrate before you throttle me? We're on 6K at the moment, and I think that's probably what's doing it. We're on emergency internet. We don't have our internet back. This is not NBN. We are on emergency internet. So, yes. It's not the same quality of connection that we're usually getting is the problem. Bit up and down. Yeah, absolutely. The fuck just, oh, because I've got the settings open. Right, sorry, that was me. Murdered the frames, moving from nothing when sitting, dropping frames is better than nothing. Yeah, that's the thing. So we're on Starlink. I know. But it's literally that or nothing. Like the options available to me where I live right now is literally no stream or pay the man-child. So we had to pay the man-child. And it's not perfect, obviously. It's a satellite connection. It's different. And Dad sent me an article about like Starlink live streaming best practices. The article recommended streaming at 720p and at a bitrate of 1500, which is a quarter of the bitrate I usually use. I refuse to go that low, but we may have to dip it. We may have to dip it. Sound fine visually, it slows on and off. We can lower the bitrate to 4K. Okay, 4K for stability's sake. Output video 4, apply. Okay, because it was really spiky. It was like dropping down to 3 and then spiking up to 7 and then blah, blah, like it was all over the place. So, we'll see how we go. I don't really want to drop it to 720, but we may have to. If it's a choice between shit stream and no stream, like it's like, you know, partial income or no income. What do you do, you know? Like, yeah, I understand that it may, like, there is, of course, the risk of damaging my reputation as a quality stream movie, but it's emergency internet. And if I'm open about that and I'm talking about that, then that's a thing, you know? It is what it is, but we'll see how we go. All right, so I've set it to 4K. Let's see if, not 4K, it's 1080p, but 4K bitrate. We'll see how that goes. Hey Aurelia, welcome back. Hello, mum. It's good to see you too. This is a bit sick though. Discord, you sound a bit different. Yeah, absolutely. I am like, excuse me. I'm completely and entirely better. I'm totally better. My voice is taking forever to actually properly heal. Who'd have thought that talking that much would, yeah, anyway. I think it's because I tried so hard to talk when I probably shouldn't have been, but that's fine. Maybe Jess's ears are the problem. I think my Twitch account back after my C drive died. It's been ages. It has. That's good. It's good to see you back, Ori. Good to see you back. Who knows if she likes being a paladin? Hello, fan. Welcome back. Just don't move. Speak with your lips shut. Is it? I talk like this. La 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 la. Remember, that was quick. Close to having it rough with the internet as well. Yeah, I saw. We had a brief conversation on Twitter. No 5G in the area. Correct. 1500 kbps is a slideshow. That's it. And then issue for a while. I had to kill everything in the house to make it work. Yeah. We can afford 720p IMO. Can we? It just means that none of it's like... My big panicky thought now is if we drop quality and stuff like that, anything we capture now, can I repurpose it on the social media? I'm not sure because it's going to be like noticeable. It'll absolutely be noticeably worse quality, right? So like, can I take a clip from this and then I'd have to record my streams again. Which I think I have space for on my drive, maybe? This PC. Yeah.
How generous.
Oh, Mike, thank you so much for the tip. Partial stream support. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not a problem. Hey, Wally, welcome back. When I coughed my guts out the other night, ruined my voice sound like an octave deeper. Yeah, it's the trick to doing good, Ellen. Make my voice clenching your jaw and speaking through teeth there. Shoot for 80p because I'm looking. Of course. 56k modem sounds at the start and meme it. You can record at 1080p. I know, but it's still like every stream, because I stream for so long, so you guys, the file sizes are chunky. Like they're huge. Absolutely huge. So yeah. It can get a little bit sort of, yeah. Quality mark this time stands okay, until things recover release. Alright. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. Alright, where are my settings? Settings. Output. Recording path. Recording path is fine. Recording quality, high quality. Okay, that's fine. General. Automatically record when streaming.
By the Sunwell.
Mid, thank you so much for the gifted subs. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, so I can't change the output resolution without stopping the stream. So what we'll do, we're gonna keep going at what we've got now. And then depending on how we think it's gone, on Friday, I might start it. If the NBN hasn't kicked back in and we decide it wasn't good enough, then I'll kick it over to 720 and I'll record as of Friday, because I can't change it now without turning things off and on again. So let's go with that and see how we go. Good. For tags relation to women, girl, gamer. I do, because you can have a total of 10 tags, and I didn't know what to do. And so many people only have like 1 or 2 tags. But it's like, why the fuck wouldn't you use all 10? These are like directly searchable things. And I know that there are a lot of folks out there who do actively seek out female streamers. So, yeah, that's what I've got. They are not my most searched tags, but they are also not my least searched tags. They're all about as equally used as each other. Interesting, right? Interesting. It is a fair hello, Seeker. It is a scuffed test stream. Does mean you're going to play WoW in solidarity? Oh, that's so kind of you. But no, play WoW. My God. Also, when you give you green tea cats. Ah, they taste like green tea. No, shocking. Sorry, that's really interesting. There you go. Okay, tomorrow, emergency internet test. How's the test going? Yeah, it's going. It's going. There's a big patch stuff will look different. There is. It will. It sounds different. The music is different. I don't like it. Your voice sounds much better too. Oh yeah, I'm so much better than I was. It's like I got better and the internet died. It's great. I am keeping an eye on the thing, but from what I've been told, given that it hasn't been fixed the first time a tech actually came out here, it's going to be weeks. Like that's kind of the consensus of everyone I've spoken to who is in the know about this stuff. And I couldn't afford to be offline for weeks. It's just not, I can't afford to do that. So emergency internet activate. Just finished distributing my characters, webmails completely all around. If you went live, yeah, I have to do that eventually, but right now I'm just not gonna for a bit. You know, and I've looked and read. You tell me to warn me. The people who search out women's streamers, of course. It's my favorite. I'm happy to have tried it. Brilliant. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you don't try, you won't know. Hey. Hello, nerd. Welcome back. Did they say when it will be fixed? Yes, they did. 2 p.m. Monday, the 22nd of July. Emergency internet. I don't see somebody saying over Discord the other day. Oh yeah, fuckloads better. Not talking yesterday helped. Shock horror. Not talking assisted. I don't know how net companies can get away with that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's because it's NBN Co and it's fucking government owned. It's not an internet company. It's not an ISP. It's NBN Co themselves. That's how. Do you know what happened to take down your net if you're able to talk about it? No, it's just not there. It's not even down, it's network degradation. Network degradation. You may have partial or total loss of connectivity. So if I want to load a website, I can. It just takes 5 minutes as long as there are no videos on the page. Yep. The last couple of days, all the internet I've been using has been tethered on my fucking phone as a hotspot. Recognize a voice at first, it's been able to click into notification, but internet's a lot better. Thank you. Me too. Math ain't math, and yeah, in the darkest timeline we are. I had to make sheets demanded it. Which, yeah, it didn't say. 2026, fuck off! Even worse, the wholesaler. Yeah, it's the wholesaler problem, yeah. Internet where it sucks. It does. Cables for is what I'm hearing. Yeah, probably. I'm not sure exactly what's wrong because they never give you that information. So yeah, the internet to get better now dealing with the consequences kind of feels like a most unpleasant last week past. Welcome to the 1995. 5 minutes loading for a page is awesome. I know, right? We should do some shit. Warbands! 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 I'm so keen. I am behind on remakes now, of course. But there's not much I can do about that. Bonga bong! Beep! Yeah. So there's some issues when we were installing cables. So Duper's turned into a modem. I don't know, load a video heavy. Wow, that is different. Yes, look at the screen. Isn't it beautiful? I'm making a shipping on NBM. Please ship on NBM. Self-compromise. Yeah, I have opinions and feelings, but we're not gonna get too far into that. Hello, Daz, welcome back. Warbands are fun. Warbands bank is not up yet. No, because of critical errors. And you know what? Understand. So I'm sure none of you guys were because you lot know better. But there were so many people bitching about how there's, why do they keep extending the shutdown and why is it taking so long and give us the pre-patch and rah, rah, rah. This is the singular largest change to how World of Warcraft functions at a base level ever. Ever in nearly fucking 20 years. 19 and a half, got nearly 20 years. And it is the single largest change they have ever made to the fucking game. How the fuck are they supposed to estimate how long that's gonna take? They can't. I am amazed that they got it up and running as quickly as they did and that they only extended the shutdown as many times as they did. And at the end of it, they kind of went, you know what? Most of it sorted. We can't figure out the war bank. Just shut that down and let the rest of it go live and we'll sort that out. Like, fuck me. Like, calm the devs. Like, fuck yeah. That just round of applause for the fucking devs for getting this shit going. For getting in there and making this shit happen to a nearly 20-year-old game and having it mostly functional. How long did Final Fantasy go down for Dawn Trail? Sorry, wasn't it 3 fucking days? Fuck yes. It wasn't even a day. Like, goddamn, that is incredible and amazing, and I am so proud of them and what they achieved. So fucking proud of them and what they got done. Hell fucking yes. Good work, guys. Good fucking work. Good. All right, now that that's off my chest, should we play some video games? All right. Alrighty. Fatality. So So I was fiddling around with one of my time runners before, and I had to reload a few times because I was updating a bunch of add-ons, and I would type /RL and I would hit enter and the load screen would come up, but I may as well have typed in a code to make the fatality sound play, because the moment I hit enter, it was like instantaneous. It's fucking funny. It's because all my add-ons are broken. It's bug catcher being like, you've got a bug, you've got a bug, you've got a bug. It's every time I hear it go off, I can't help but laugh. Fucking Jesus. Sorry, my chat just kind of went and was like, blah, blah, blah has been added to your appearance collection. So, we good? Unhandled event, criteria update. Unhandled event, criteria update. Unhandled event, criteria. Everything's broken. Everything's broken.
Fatality. Fatality. Fatality.
What have I... Oh, it's IAT. Okay, that I'm like, what are these? I thought it was, I was very confused. Okay. Some of your talents have been reset. All of my talents have been reset. Okay. Not the mage tree. Fire's been completely shuffled. That's fine. I'll handle that later. Oh, this is great. Okay, this is ugly. Look at the new swirly. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, sorry. There's just been so many quality of life changes and I'm so happy. Women's are fun. Women's making up here. Kids still like I can't play. Oh no! Good evening, Mars. Welcome back. Critical issue with it. Yes. Chipping out political stuff. Got a bucket of popcorn. Watch the meltdown on Twitter. Yeah, I just didn't. People are so impatient. They are. They're impatient and they are entitled and they don't have any sense of just how much and what kind of work goes into something like this, I think. Also wish the head tunes not favorited, able to be sorted by realm, but what can you do? Yeah, you can type your realm in the top in the search bar, but that's, yeah. Look, give the feedback on the forums though. Like, by all means, jump on the forums and give that feedback, because that could be something they could implement. And yeah, so by all means, do the thing. If they don't know, they can't consider it. Silly question. My Shami is there by himself. Where do I find the campfire? The campfire only comes up when you're selecting one of your 4 favorites. So if you go down and choose a different one, it'll just show that character by itself. And all in all, I feel it has gone fairly smoothly considering. I agree. Know the feeling it being behind in remakes. I was hoping to finish all of Major Druid. No go now unless they drop the weapons cache. I lost my CPU last weekend. Failed with microcode issues, now dead. Oh, Sukai, I had to rebuild after buying a new CPU. I'm so sorry. That sucks. They might never be done. Indeed. Mars, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. I know I was ranting when you dropped that. I apologize for not acknowledging at the time, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love this. Yes, feel like they should have made an entire day to give themselves time. Yeah, but could you imagine? Like, excuse me. Honestly, there are some cases, I think, in which, also, can we just, it's the new quest in progress instead of the grayed out one. It's a ... as in like you're doing this, but you're not quite done yet. I have a feeling it's one of those things where you balance, like, do we give ourselves a day and deal with everyone getting really, 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 really shitty with us? Or do we give ourselves this amount of time and then just kind of extend it by a little bit if we need to and deal with that fallout as it happens? Final Fantasy, I brought up as the example because they had a very extended shutdown for their changes. I haven't played Final Fantasy in a little while, so I'm not 100% across what everything there was, but it's also a completely different culture. Like, we have to remember, just because a lot of people play it from all over the world, the actual company who runs it has a company culture. Blizzard is American. Final Fantasy Squeenix is not. So it's a different culture. It's a different way of approaching the same problem. So yeah, it's very, 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 very different. They're not directly comparable, but it's interesting to see how the companies handle similar issues the same way. Similar issues, yeah. Anyway, I just got mine to bed. Seal of approval, absolutely. Absolutely. The selection screen wasn't complete, just an observation. Of course. Working until nearly midnight. Was it 3 days? Sure, like 3 days. Take the time you need. Yeah, ready for it, not start at the appointed hour. Love all the work they put in. I agree. I'm only sad because it came up around the time I had to be at work, Lamau. Love getting my old professional recipes through the shared max rep. Yes. Fatality. Got 2 weeks off. Brilliant. It shows a balance when you hover over them. Yes. ATT an update. Still isn't working, so shrug. Heard those little fatality. I know, they're so funny. I have goosebumps. Load screen. Woo! Got to the point of right listing off everything except ATT. Yeah. One of my tunes were all reset. Just pause that tune. Yeah. Favorite quality of life is arachnophobia mode. Changes spiders to crabs. It does. Oh, don't have to switch servers. No. What I learned earlier is if I was on Sourfang and I clicked to log into an Amanthal tune, instead of just kind of going boom and going in and logging in, it'd kind of stop and it'd have retrieving realm list, loading character list, and then it'd go into the character. So it does still swap servers. It just does it as part of the selecting a tune to log into, rather than having to change it and then find the tune. They're all in one big list, but it does still switch servers. It's interesting to see it in practice, because I didn't really see that happening on alpha, because I only had one alpha server that I was playing with at the time. So it's interesting to see. If you want to create a new character on a specific server, you still have to change this. Make sure you change that before you create the tune. It's going to have to be a new thing that we have to remember. My tunes still be aged and server made. They shuffle them all. It hurt. Yeah, they have shuffled them all. I had my spreadsheet had the order of them on each server, so I'll be able to go back and fix them to where they were. But that's a job for another day. Does it count special spiders when the other ones I had to ask for help was Turok Tarantula? It changes bosses, Nano. It changes spiders. Useful hurts. I'm still writing on my list. Satisfactories, cat PNGs. I'm sure that's a scene national group. Everyone gone through some click their tunes on the campfire screen. Yeah, they respond and stuff. It's cool. We lost City flying even though we unlocked it for Dragonflight. Summation for the win. Loving the MOP music. Yeah, my garrison has MOP music. I was really confused when they all popped up. Yeah, that's it. It's like, wait, I have tunes? Shit. Good. Okay, so look. This is going to be the real test. Let's go to Orgrimmar and see how the internet holds up. What the fuck was that? That was a missing texture. I know that was a missing texture. That's a new sound as well.
Fatality!
Holy shit, that's beautiful. Can you hear Jess yelling about fatalities? Oh my god, I love it. I need to see what the green is a missing texture, so that's a bug, but
Fatality!
fuck off. Actually,
Fatality!
maybe it's an add-on causing it. Shut up. God, you're shit. How have I got a bug when I have no add-ons turned on? Jassereth, I swear to Christ. Where am I? There they are. I can't hear you. I mean, I can hear you, but I don't know what you're saying. No, okay, it's a Blizzard thing, not an add-on thing. All right, Cavities have been associated with dangerous spiders. Some shooting issues on Warband screen as well, and to keep pulling out invisible bow when he has a gun. Nice, love it. Something green is likely to unload texture. Yeah, absolutely. Using texture when using, yeah, for sure. It's cute. It's a game bug. Yeah, yeah. So, please don't try to figure out where I live, Mars. That's that makes me incredibly uncomfortable. Don't do that. I don't like that at all. That makes me feel really unsafe. Please don't do that. If it's really bad right now. That's fantastic, Lilia. Action bars are turned off as well. It's slightly annoying having fun resetting action bars on every order I log in. Yeah. This is a toggle being able to buy and learn gear. Tune's so good. If you have set them up, it's just hiding them. Melbourne. Right, okay. I thought you were like legitimately measuring how far, like the distance between your house and my house, and that made me incredibly uncomfortable, as I'm sure you can imagine. But no, yes, I live in Victoria. I'm not in the city, unfortunately, anymore, but I do live in Victoria, yes. I've lived in Victoria for nearly a year now. We moved from Brisbane last August, which is really cool. Other big bug I've seen is be careful of transferring currencies between alts. Sometimes it can result in the currency going missing entirely from both characters. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. A very unfortunate bug, but it doesn't surprise me. Like we always knew that there were going to be some issues like that. It's unavoidable. As I was saying earlier, with like this is the largest change that has ever been made to the game as a whole, right? Yes, I know. It's the largest change that's ever been made to the game. Things are bound to go wrong. It's just a matter of kind of keeping an eye on things, tracking things, and yeah. Orasalia says, will you stop? Orasalia's being sheeped, but that's, yeah. It's good to see that like the servers are up and running, even though there are a few things that are a bit broken. I'm gonna throw a plushie at you, Jazz. Enjoy your lurk, mate. Gotta run, of course. I guess lots of supers. Hardly. This Warband's game has entirely gone up in flames. It's pretty impressive. That's what I reckon. But I can understand the frustration in losing a significant portion of a currency you've earned. Like, that's not okay. Excuse me. I hope that there are at least... I thought I had app helper turned on. It is on. Maybe we just turn TSM off for a bit. For now, just to stop it. No voice. It's not in a gnome voice. It's from Worms. It's the sound clip from Worms. You know, with the like the and then they like blow the, yeah, it's from Worms. How many people are on right now? Oh, fuck yeah. Pre-patch. It's always, oh, that's a copy. Damn. It's an always, it always, yeah. Okay, new patch, lucky most work. Yeah, Windows just decided my WoW is not responding. Tally being known for is crazy many people are on right now. Currencies, I'll just wait till Web Bank is fully operational, not to mention, can only log into my under 20s. I'm currently in starter edition restrictions, of course. It looks to be working, of course. Yep, it will. I will take great pleasure in clearing out my banks on quite a few tunes. shortly. I did want to do this little warband quest, and then switch over to remix and hopefully get something, but but we'll see how we go. Hello, Dunno. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Jesus, the view distance. That's been changed, right? We could not see that from this far away earlier. That's been changed.
Fatality.
Maybe something in my bag. One of the words bounces between line 2 and line 3. Patch day shenanigans. Why did I not recognize it? I played Web Studio so much back in the day. Yeah, yeah, it's bloody hilarious, isn't it? Leveling speed on remix is crazy with the pre-patch changes. I can only imagine. Holy Jesus. Said where my rating is in the web was stupid. You missed, yeah. So I found out you can attempt remix as a starter edition. You can, but it doesn't, you don't get much playtime because it zips to 20 real quick. What makes it disabled? Don't think they work yet? No, but there's a quest. And I know it's the quest chain to unlock the spell to use your warbank anywhere, but it's still a quest. I just want to see if I can do any part of it at all, but we'll see. Episode of Fatality, I mean, Fiamma's stream. I know. The boogs. Look, there are several. What is one-off events, Lua? Bonus roll, Lua? Oh, that's saved instances. It's GSE. Yeah, GSE's broken. Blizzard changed some stuff and basically rendered GSE not functional to an extent. So I know that's going to be a thing. It definitely changed. Yeah, it did. Because, I mean, it is like the whole bloody, you know, the thing. Is that the cliff where they took, is that the cliff for the video trailer? There we go. You see like three zones away. Are you joking, Nano? The sword is where's the sword? Silithus, right? The sword is here. I was seeing it from up here, from Orgrimmar. All that way. That's more than 3 zones. It's like, what's that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, it's huge. It's huge. Sword! Yeah, I'm gone so poorly with weapon drops this week. I'm pretty well ready to give up on remix. I'm so close. There's a big part of me that just wants to give up, but I can't. I'm fewer than 90 to go. I've got less than 90 to go. Like, it's not quite the right angle for this to have been where they were. I mean, it could have been in, like, here. I know it was more sandy than this. But, like, check that fucking view distance, though. Look at that. Like, that's Hyjal, right? Yeah, that's Hyjal. I haven't changed any settings. It's just this. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen it like this before. I mean, I'm 10. Sorry, it's just, if you've ever, like, IRL gone to some kind of a place where you're quite high up and you can see for ages and you can just kind of, that was really loud, can kind of just see everything laid out before you, and you have this kind of this understanding that is an enormous fucking tree that you can see, but it's just such a pinpoint from where you're standing. I don't think I've ever seen the game like this, and it kind of just, I got a little bit emotional for a second there. I got tears in my eyes. I know it's not super detailed. Like there's this fog that covers a lot and it's just kind of shadows and the difference. But it's beautiful, and it just kind of hit me that this is where I've spent half my life. And now it's got this fucking thing in it and we gotta fix it. Like literally half my life. I'm 34 and a bit, and I've been playing for 17. I'm 34 and a half and I've been playing for 17 and a half years, and I bet like it's beautiful, isn't it? Like that's like, you know that's Thousand Needles. It's so recognizable, but it looks like that. Just seeing it. Yeah, all right. Sorry. I'm fine. Mostly.
Fatality.
Fuck off. It's beautiful, you know? And it really puts the scale of that sword into perspective as well. Like, holy shit. Anyway. Whew.
Fatality.
You get the Italian crossbow. Oh, cool, you can. All right, I'll knock it out then. Hot sword. I still want that t-shirt, but I'm not paying like 70, 80 Australian dollars for it. It's just ridiculous. Sword. What do you question to get the spell? Just can't use the bank, of course. Feels so nice to drag it around on other mounts. Sword. Big. Yep. This is pretty impressive. It is. Other thing I found is changing liquid detail setting down to at least fair brings some pretty major system improvements. Was going from good to fair, netted me an extra 40 FPS, was at 20 to 30 in Valdrakken. Some changes to the graphics have been done as well. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Interesting. Good to know. Good tip there, Cussy. That's a really good tip. Is this sword from Hyjal? Just not behind Hyjal because Hyjal's too tall. Yeah. It's supposed to get 3 recolored scholars, basically other mount skins, 3 more recolors, epic edition armor. Yes, there is, yeah. There are. 2-hour about method. Does 70 want a couple more else growing up? Good luck. Should wait for this week to KSM. Smash the hell out of everything. Oh no. Some damn draw distance it is. So the cans of a sorrows. Draw distance may be causing some drops. Yeah, I figured it might have been. But at least just sitting still should have been okay. My drop frames have dropped to 4.3% of the entire stream, so that's good. The Org Bay, it is insane, it is. Fair. I can see a lot. I could see a lot. Hold up, guys. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Sophia, can I see more? Yeah. I was wondering if I could get better detail. But that's the detail. Sorry, I got an email that was quite important. Okay, that's fine. Cool. All right. Brilliant. Sorry, just needed to check that and I'm all good now. Ashes! Ashes! It's not ashes, it's ashes. Thank you. So 2D1 when I drop in 4 hours in solid. Oh, matey, I'm so sorry. That fucking sucks. And I'm guessing, no, I'm guessing it would have been splashed all over Wowhead if we'd gotten Arsenals. Excuse me, I'm trying to remember how much was actually viewable originally. I'm not too sure, but it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. Like, who else putting this to bed? Where are you? I was up on a cliff near the border here. I think I was like up here, up on this kind of cliff here. Just up. Collecting top 800 or lower. Yeah, we're at like 850 something, I think. I don't know, I haven't checked. I also haven't refreshed my tunes in a couple of weeks. So that'll be a thing. Rawr, Blue Light the Distance, the thing from Swamp of Sorrows. Party Unbroken Quest. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Clicking accept such might abandon. Read it this time. Yes. Gamers can leave some bounds every flying expansion. Absolutely, Stub. Welcome back. You've done the fog really well, not have to load all the textures. It looks really good. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks appropriate. It still looks like a video game, but I'm okay with that. 1,000 noodles. Yeah. It's like these. Yeah. So I said 1,000 needles and then Feralis and then Swamp of Sorrows. Yeah, it looks awesome. So he was really counting them. New dragon looking for glyphs in Dragonflight is really the best. It's so much fun. I did that so early on, like week 1 of Dragonflight. I had so much fun doing it. Hey, Nab, welcome back. Sword need polishing. Zulfarak, Ashes speed flying, Tanaris, should be able to Skyrim with Ashes now. Indeed, internet issues said, yes, I still have internet issues. I'm currently using emergency internet. So the quality is a bit lower and there have been a few like skips and blips and stuff like that. But the emergency internet seems to be functional, which is good. Zoom out is bananas. It is. Maintaining your flight speed with full blue boys. I was on a very, very, very high mountain. And I went like this. That was it. I was very high up. Very high up. Zoom out's bananas. If you can make it. Yes, yep, absolutely. Camera clipping change. Tune is so small. Yeah, I mean, we used to be able to... Is that actually... Where's camera? Is that... Is it somewhere else? Camera field of view. Oh, no, that's just... This is... Yeah, I've always had it on max. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here turns to everyone. Indeed. Shush you. Featuring the pre-version of my book. Yes, it's so good, isn't it? Turn screen, you can see my house from here. Oh, 4x out, I can see the pub from here. We can dragonfly on, not a dragon. Swoopy Ashes. It's when Alar no longer has the trails and dragon riding anymore. Oh, that is sad. That is sad. You got invented last, the veiling hammer brush. For the pre-patch. Good job now, well done. Well, the Otic can't skyride. Yeah, ground mount's still ground and aquatic mount's still aquatic. So nerves is 11 zone. Yeah, absolutely. Camera clipping still console. Oh, it is? Okay. Gotcha. That's all right. Cool. Yeah, the ribbons going away, that's the worst thing ever, in my honest opinion. And I love that they just, and when you land, they're just all immediately there as though they had been there before. Like, why? Why? It's fine. They'll fix it. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe they just couldn't figure out how to animate them properly. Oh, ads incoming. Can regular flight. Can we switch them? Oh, we can. Okay, that's good. Somebody said before that they changed it, that you couldn't switch it at the moment, or you had to earn it back or something, but you can. You can just switch it. It's fine. It was misinformation. And that's okay. Alrighty. Boop, 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 boop.
So many possibilities.
Thanks for coming, Fiamma.
Fair skies and strong winds. Farewell.
I bet you're wondering what we're working on, huh? We're going to make our warband bank accessible from anywhere. Rivet's calling it a warband bank distance inhibitor until I can think of something more fun, but we need a little help to get it over the finish line. If we're going to make sure we can access our shared stash from multiple locations, we're going to need portals, and we tracked some doozies down out here. If you could get us some scans of the local anomalies, it'd be a big help.
May we all find what we seek.
There are an awful lot of half-teleported things wandering around the desert not too far from here. Really, any at all would be a surprising amount, but there are a bunch of them for some reason. They don't seem particularly nice, but I bet we could learn from their predicament to ensure the warband bank distance inhibitor doesn't teleport our sweet loot into a tree. See if you can find anything that might help us figure out what went wrong. It's not like people randomly teleport around, right?
Until next time.
Mage. Mage. Hounds of War. Blue releases the Hounds of War to stampede forward, doing damage to enemies in their path. It's a corgi. Corpse Slayer in Dragon Mode. Indeed. How much gold do you make? You made allied raise, get 2k gold from brush, send gold away, delete, alt, rinse, repeat. I mean, you could, but I mean, like, that's a fair bit of effort, I guess. I don't know. Depends on the person and how desperately you were in need of gold. Brush nerfed. I know that's why I said it makes sense. Right, who would do that? Release the corgis. Yep. Release the corgis. Oh, shit. Yeah, my, Feck. Fixed. Why do I have a gruntling? Oh, because I accidentally summoned it. That's right. Okay. Unlucky kobold. I'm sorry, what? Oh no. Oh no. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I need to talents. I need to talents. All my spells are gone. All my spells are gone. Which is sort of fun. 30 gold was in patch notes that we get nerfed. That's why I went to all sorts of level 60s. I had to get patch. Monkeys on my monk on live. It's a god I can't die. Deadlines to miracles. Did the kobold confuse rock with candle? Apparently. Apparently. Zoli tanking heroic. Well done, Val. Have fun. This one.
Fatality.
Oh, shit. Nope. Oh, right. Import. Whoops. There we go. No! Too many errors in your UI. As a result, your game experience may be degraded. Just like my internet. Disable or update the failing add-ons if you don't want to see this message again. I feel like I'm in trouble. Clips in Discord. How stable is pre-patch so far? Is Warbank still down? Warbank is still down. I don't know how stable pre-patch is. This is the first time I've gotten to play it, considering my internet wasn't functional until like half an hour prior to stream. So yeah, I don't know. Can't comment on that. But we haven't had any issues at all since we started stream, which was an hour ago, so... you know what quality of life they need to add, being able to group characters on the login screen. Your nice 4 favorites, then just big list. Yeah, I mean, the search function is exceptional. Like next fucking level. The search function is insane. You can search by character name. You can also search by level, by server, by class, by professions, by race, by like there's a lot of different. I understand obviously grouping is a different thing entirely, but if you know which character you're looking for, the search bar is overpowered. It's very, very good, and I would recommend making use of that significantly, like a lot. But also if you're just kind of going through all your toons, like pressing down and hitting enter still works. I'm actually considering setting up my screen so that I've got 10 from Zhaofeng, 10 from Amanthul, 10 from Zhaofeng, 10 from, like, alternating them just in case. Chick, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well. Did you say what a bunch of add-ons, voice spam errors? Yeah. There's a few that are... Oh, right. Whoops. I moved some things around, I think. Did I? No. I don't remember. Bum, 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 bum. What? Play some transmog, 23.53%, 83. Nice, Seeker. Does anybody know where the toggle for mining and herbalism on the minimap is? Right click. Unleash the corgis. They're adorable. Right click. And then you can do your stuff. The binoculars, man, yes, no. Oh, the binoculars as well. Cool, I didn't know that's what the binoculars did. But usually, I don't know if base UI does right click as well. But yeah, right click is definitely a thing. Check that no option. I am assuming that you are on a miner or a herbalist because you have to be on one of those toons to actually have that be a thing. And if so, check your spell book and make sure that those things are actually still like spells that are implemented. Because they are technically like find herbs and they're technically like an ability that you activate to be able to track them. And if not, bug report, search it up on the forums, that kind of stuff. For collectors here, can you help me think of a pet in game? Big, huge eyes, 2 feet, looked very unusual when it was released. Think had pink skin, short mini pet, think the slime or ghost cat was released as well. All I can think of is Egbert. But I don't think that's the one you're thinking of. There's 2 eyes, big eyes, 2 feet, pink. That's the only one I can really think of. Actually, no option. Freak out, multiple showers, my main word didn't come up, I nearly cried, realized I made a shower for some reason. Rounded, can see find herbs on mine, they go. What is the one we got from Twitch drops? My bad on my leatherware. Yeah! That'll do it. That'll do it. I was like 40% of the creature. Yeah, not too sure, Nano. Some goofy restriction. Yeah, not sure.
We have slept
now that's some sparkly data.
It is a world.
Any clues? Great job, Fiamma. I'm not sure what that is, but I bet it'll help.
In unity, find strength.
We're on a roll. We picked up an even more anomalous anomaly while you were out and tracked it down to just east of town. We've got a brand new transpositional signal recombobulation already set up out there, but I didn't want to start without you. You've been a big help after all. All you have to do is dial it in and throw the switch. Easy as pie, which I'm told is very easy. Rivet says that the odds of something Rivet says that the odds of something cataclysmic happening are pretty good, so I know nothing bad can happen. Sure.
Bold. Be true.
Lordy. So he's gonna unlock Happy Noses farming for mounts again now. Good. Fantastic. Oh, me! Oh no! Evil twin slain. I was about to cast you? Question mark. I was about to cast I've lost it. It's gone now. Battle roar. Okay, we done? We're done. No, totally fine, Wings. Not a worry at all. Not a worry at all.
There is much.
Nice job. Not what I was expecting, but I have to say, Evil Me was rocking that mustache.
Until next time.
Now that we've got all the transpositional data we could ever hope for, all we need to do is set up a wormhole in a suitable banking establishment, and we'll be dropping gear into each other's pockets from the field in no time. And there just happens to be a bank right here in Gadgetzan. You can even attune your own portal at the same time, so you can access your own warband bank from anywhere. It's going to be so convenient once it works.
May we all find what we seek.
So on Soulbound, Unlearned Grey or Green Unlocks appearance. It does. It does. Very convenient. Disenchanting does too. Yeah, destroying it in any way does it. It's very funky. That looks safe. I can't wait. Blue says, I can't wait to dump all my ore into the bank for you, Crags. I couldn't blacksmith my way out of a paper bag, but that sword you made on it is almost as sharp as Rivet. Crag says, and I'll leave any mail I find in there for you and Krala, Blue. Rivet says, dibs on any cloth, and let me know if anyone needs anything enchanted. I can always use the practice. Rivet says, oh my, that shouldn't be happening. Let me try reversing the positron array. Gimblethorn says, I'm trying to bank here. Rivet says, hooray! And no one exploded even a little. We don't have to tell anyone about this, right? Oh, excuse me. Warband gear indeed. I did a slight tweak to that quest text since they shut down the Warband bank. No, they haven't. I just added that myself. Because I wanted to be clear that it's currently not functional. I love that the quest is called Warbands. Space-time is money. A few hiccups, but nothing some good old-fashioned teamwork wasn't up to. Go us!
In unity, find strength.
Blue says, turns out the real reward was the friends we made along the way. Well, that and the ability to punch holes in space to check our banks from anywhere, but mostly the friends. And it turns out that the more people that share a warband bank, the faster it recharges. Looks like the magic of friendship is cold, hard science, or something like that anyway. Rivet says, that's not how either of those work. Oh no. Alrighty. Done. Toggling right along the whirling surge lightning rush is much easier now. Yeah, you can do it from anywhere. Yes, I know that the add-ons are broken. Oh dear. I know that the add-ons are broken. Okay, so I think where I need to start is my dailies. So yeah, retrieving realm list, logging onto game server. Like it actually does switch servers, but then it automatically jumps onto the character. So it still is switching servers, just not, yeah. I found out which other alt is using it right now. Yeah. Doesn't like some cold hard friendship in your pocket. Hey, I have max characters. Did that mean the bank is instant? No, but it's very quick. I think it's like, I remember reading somewhere 10 minutes, but I think that might be wrong.
Fatality.
Yes, 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 yes.
Fatality.
You're enjoying yourself there, Jazz. Okay, so ATT is working. Looks like executive assistant isn't. which is not great because I had logged in there which tunes needed to do which dailies. So I didn't have to pay attention. Yeah, it was updated 2 months ago. Sorry, no, I updated 2 months ago. It was released a year ago. That's not good. Yeah, I got issue by quest going broken thing when I tried it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming there's just something that's changed that they haven't quite gotten to because it wasn't at the top of their list, sort of thing. Oh, choose you to unlock thing for ones. No, it's a warband. It's a warband quest. That's why it's got the little campfire on it. It's a once per warband, so it's not even an account quest. It's a warband quest. Warband is bigger than an account. Uh-oh. Executive assistant might not be developed anymore. Fuck. Or maybe it is, but only on a different... Shit. Executive assistant wasn't updated. Hasn't been updated since September of 2022. That's, very not good. Uh-oh! And I expect that it's going to need a major rewrite, not just a small tweak that some members of the community might be able to do themselves. Shit. We access the warband at a normal bank. No, the warbank is completely deactivated at the moment. It was a critical error. Jonas applied to 2353, 2356. Nice. Awesome. Ooh, you know what I should do? Now that I've logged into Fair, I should refresh DFA. This is gonna be dangerous. I haven't updated these in a month. Wow. Update all. So I was 861. Let me. I'm at roughly 33k. My achievement points have dropped below 40k again. Unfortunately. But we'll see how we go. Okay, do all tunes need to do the unlock thing for warbands? No, we access warband and warband. No, vast majority of ATs working just fine, which is impressive. It is, yeah. They've done quite a bit of work today. What is a warband? Warband is a new feature with the War Within. It is a large... delves. It is a large discussion. I would Google WoW Warband and have a look at probably the Wowhead link that will come up about stuff. Because there's a lot of information there. Like a lot of information. Okay, so we're going to turn account mode on. We're going to refresh that. Women is me and all of me plus more of me. Time to get a new assistant. I know, but I loved executive assistant worked exactly the way I wanted it to. Can't mail armor tokens to other tunes. No, we weren't ever going to be able to mail them. It was always going to be like warbound, like transfer through the warbank thing. And in fact, they specifically said tokens weren't going to be affected. Didn't they? They said you'd be able to learn armor, but armor that's specific to a class won't be able to be traded. But I could be remembering that wrong. This was for 97. Yep, what is DFA? Data for Azeroth. Thought the functionality was that it was Warband marked, so you put it in the bank, the right class took it out and used it. I don't know. There was a patch note about mailing tokens. Yeah, look, there's been so many things I've been reading lately. I may have got wires crossed. I know the initial thing was it wasn't going to be tokens. I think they maybe changed that, but I don't remember 100%. What does account mode do? It makes you be able to see shit that particular character can't use. Like, I'm on a mage and I can see a shield. Can you hire a new executive assistant? Triggers work for old content at least. Okay, for some reason I had updated, then apparently I hadn't updated the in-face folder. So it's working now. I mean, like, the catch-up style armor tokens. Oh, okay, interesting. Like the bind on account ones. Account mode means you can transfer stuff between alts on that account. Nope, because they were asking about ATT specifically, Mars. Because I ticked, there's a box in here that says account mode, and I ticked it, and so they asked, what does that do? I presume Warbound can be mailed across alts like old BOA. I've not heard whether or not you can do that, so I would assume you can't, and that it's designed to be done through the Warbank, personally. But I could be wrong. Some true bad ones, yeah. Okay, so I know that this tune needs to do Dread Wastes. So there was Dread Waste dailies, there are Town Long dailies, and there are Veil dailies. Those are the three. Yeah, 82 to go, you fucking... This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Alright, let's get cracking. I know I won't be able to do all of them, unfortunately, but I need to do as many as I can. Yeah, I guess I'll change it like the same way as the other armor tokens then. I have a little circle behind the symbol. Yeah, it's not actually a circle, it's an arrow. It's two arrows, like it's repeatable. What that means is repeatable. There's a map legend, and so you can see that it's arrows and it means repeatable. Time-gated quests, but they're repeatable. But yeah, there is a legend in the map now, so that's recommend having a check of that if need be, depending on the need.
It is the will of a Cloxy. We are done.
Alright, what do we need? Korvok. Still went on my priest, yes. I guess I'll just change what some ways. I'm tokens now. I changed my sitting around waiting for the wallbank to be functional. Empty void storage is Lamau, indeed. All of those things, all of the preparing, like, admin, cleaning up all your admin shit. 82 to go, 99.3 complete for remakes. Like these last couple of days, missing out on doing my dailies, missing out on doing LFRs and stuff like that. I am definitely behind now. But I'm tentatively hopeful that we might still make it. I should, what is it at? Still 11,692. But that's gone down as well. Okay, so my total number of things has gone down by 1. And yesterday I would have been 11,692. Okay. So it's still at 3 things. It's still at 3 things, so that's good. 3 things a day. But it means I need to get to 11,695 today. And I'm pretty sure everything that's left only counts as 1. I'm pretty sure I've done all of the multi-counting things now. Yeah. So no more cheeky cheating. Hey Sorcerer, welcome back. So playing 5-2s are all hoarding. Yeah, legend list looks incomplete. There's no fiat. Samness! That's so kind of you. Pretty mixed patch going for you so far. Well, I have a Starlink thing in my backyard now, so that's about how well it's... I still have no internet, technically. My NBN is still out, so we have temporary emergency internet. Fucking expensive emergency internet, let me fucking tell you. But yeah, so it's been functional for like 2 hours now. So it's yeah, about that good. Executive assistant died, Jack. And when I went and looked to see if like when the last update was, it was in September of 2022. So I don't think it's going to be updated. I'm devastated because I was so excited to be able to, cause I really like how EA worked and now it doesn't at all and I'm sad. So that's fun. Wait, no, this is not what I was looking for. That's fine. About 400 or so left. Didn't have a unifying plan for it. Yeah, fair. That's understandable. Mainly more about items across all. Does work, just confirm with some marks. Oh no, fantastic. There you go. It might be that it works for some items and not for others. It may be a known bug. But if it's not, of course, report it. There's another brief, like a 1 hour, like a restart thing tonight. So no doubt there are plenty of things that they're going to be adjusting and stuff. Only got Starlink, works well out here. Yeah, I mean, it's working well, but it's not NBN. Not even close to the speeds I was getting with NBN. Specifically my upload speed, which is what's important for streaming. Download, I really couldn't give two shits, to be honest. But upload is what you need for content creation, for live streaming. And the upload is like not even a fifth of what it was on NBN. So yeah, it's definitely emergency internet for me. It was really nice, like a more automated experience. It was really good for manual tracking. Yeah, absolutely. So now I need to go hunting for like a replacement. If I find one that I like, I'll let you know. But I'm a little bit sad. Because I really loved how you can have like all the different... So I set it up with categories per character and stuff. And yeah, it was nice. What did Executive Assistant do? It did a lot. It's on CurseForge. Feel free to go and have it. Like the explanation for what it does and how it works is like pages long on CurseForge. So I would definitely recommend going and having a look at it. Because yeah, like oversimplification was that it was like a task management add-on. You could add tasks that you wanted to complete through like reminders and stuff like that. You could tick them off daily, weekly, etc., etc. But it had a lot more functionality than just that. So I would definitely recommend having a read about it if you're interested. Not gonna update. Yeah, basically to-do list you can configure a lot of simple automation for. Yeah. Yeah. But it was, it worked perfectly for what I needed, like for my purposes. So, yeah, a little bit unfortunate that I'm likely gonna have to find a replacement. Especially with like, hunting for multiple achievements or what's it, over multiple toons. It was really, really handy. For like tracking, okay, what do I need to do on a daily basis? What do I need to do on a weekly basis? Which toons need to do which things? It had all of that. It meant that I had it in game. And if I logged into a character, it would show me the list of things that that character needed to do today, kind of thing. Like it was just, yeah, super handy. Rather than having to keep it in like a, an external spreadsheet or whatever. Yeah, oh well. We'll figure out on, yeah. Very much so, but I do not have the skill set to fix it or change it or whatever needs to be done. I do not know Lua and I do not have the time nor the brain space to learn it. As useful as a skill like that might be for someone in my position, I have enough trouble getting all the other skills I need handled. It's weird that it's not a yellow star. We did a 12 AA, 1.5 million DPS on the first boss. Good job. First DK Unholy. As much as I'd love to stay in chat, heading off, iron out the bugs first, so you can't keep playing. Of course! That TSM, I don't know if I can play WoW at the moment. Best thing spores, Vile Contagion are back, baby. If I equip stuff, I can't auction the stuff I don't need and empty my bags. And I just clicked over to Twitter to see a Starlink ad. It's fucking listening. It's fucking listening. Achievements now shared across the warband now, aren't they? Yes, with some limited exceptions. My idea would be executive assistant being able to attach quest completion or a condition to the task. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh, I need to find a replacement before early access starts. Because that's what I'm going to need it for, is building out my list of what I need to do each day to start working on those collectibles. Like, you know, yeah, I want to go hardcore. I want to do this shit. I want to get it done. And to do that, I need to organize myself efficiently and effectively. And something like executive assistant is what I need for that. When I did Google WoW executive assistant add-on, there were a few Reddit threads where EA had been recommended as a solution to people's issues. So I might have a flick through some of those threads and see if there were any other things that were recommended that are still being maintained and are similar enough for my purposes. What am I looking for? A spooter. Okay, there. Some might ask, but Seeker, why are your bags that full anyways? Because shut up, that's why. I know why they're that full. Lax. It's my ideal to do, yeah. That'd be awesome. Whoa! That's different and I don't like it. Oh, it's not different, it's new. It's something entirely separate, okay. That's why. Alright. Okay, alright, that's something, and so now for something completely different. Past Seeker did not foresee and plan for this. Now to add another 80 items and go. Yep, that's it. You got this. I believe in you. Look for your new stuff. Google EA isn't maintained anymore. Huh? We're talking about an add-on, Faye. Executive assistant. Honestly, custom WeCore is probably closest I could see to a quick EA replacement. Yeah, but that's gross. I just want a checklist. I don't necessarily want something that auto-flags when I do it. I want to be able to tick things off. I like a good tick things off. This is why I use Asana.
From above, the Empress must fall. The cycle will be reserved for the Claxi.
So no, my leg's set up correctly. It's a lot of fun. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
The will of the Claxi is eternal. Preserve the cycle.
How was that, SKB? Don't know. I have no idea. It was only up for like a couple of seconds. I don't have WeCore. Oh no, I do have WeCores.
By the Sunwell.
Kendrick, thank you so much for the resub. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well today. That's not it. No, that's down there, so that's not it anyway. Something different. I don't know what, but it's something different.
Their death will be swift. Leave me now. Speak, Wickener. Show no mercy. Their death will be swift. The Empress must fall.
Another day, another nope. I found out to do this and I don't have to people within, but it's pretty simple. Yeah, it. I should do this. Yeah, I've got that one. I played around with it. It was not ideal. Like it too much personally. Yeah, no, neither. Awakening, she's moving close. You can indeed. How good. Just trying to keys because she's totally fine. Totally fine. You could build it to take things off. You could, Jack. I'm not so sure I could. I'm not super great at weak wars.
Fatality.
Yes, okay. Nice to-do list, auto reset functionality, can set things reset daily, weekly, etc. Executive assistant, all the things might help. No, it won't. Out of game, but I'm using Trello. This one called Notes. It's simple, lightweight, plenty, keeping track of all things. It's not. I just use Excel. They're not the same. Four years ago. Note that Executive Assistant hasn't been updated for the pre-patch, but there's versions in the comments that work. Yeah. Yeah, people just using Excel. Oh, I don't want to though. Especially because if I have it in game, you guys can see what we're working on as well. Like I do like the idea of having as much in game as possible. But I'm just not sure it's gonna be able to. I wonder what broke EA. I wonder what actually broke it. Also, I did some searching. You guys might have seen that I bitched about the prop weapons dropping when I was in ret spec. Turns out that's not actually how loot spec works. At all. At all. I found an official Blizzard support article, not even a blue post, a fucking support article. Received item for the wrong specialization. Updated 3 months ago, article ID 10936. Loot from most sources will drop for any specialization your class can play regardless of your choice of loot specialization. This includes world and daily quests, rewards, and loot containers like tokens and bags, unless otherwise specified on the container. Rare mobs may drop any item type, including ones you cannot use/equip. Meanwhile, loot from the Great Vault or from bosses in dungeons and raids will provide armor and weapon drops specific to your loot specialization. Meaning, if we're farming open world in Remix, we can't actually use our loot spec to change anything. And I'm like, fuck. Fuck. What exactly does Awaken do to the mobs when considering attempting them for the mount? Just wondering how hard they are. It just scales them up to current content. Give it a crack, Lilia. If they smush you, then you know they're too strong, basically. How do people use Excel for this? For a to-do list sprint? Pretty easily. It just kind of have, like maybe one character, like here's the list of things that they need to do, and then here's a list of things, and they just change the color of the cell if it's done or not done or whatever. Yeah, it's just for a list of, it's a to-do list, not for ATT. Excuse me, not for more complicated stuff. Hello, Julian, welcome back on a 0.7%, yay. 0.7 is how much I have left on Remix, Seeker. 121 items supposed to. Oh yeah, if you have your actual ATT window open, Seeker, like your complete ATT, if you mouse over it, it says all the things. Mine says 79,023, 57.05%. Insane account completionist mode. 1,732 things until 58%. It tells you how many things until the next like whole percent. Maybe a reason to change them out. There is in raids. If you're doing LFRs and stuff, fucking change it. But in the open world, there's not. Fuck after siege and making sure it always drops a useless two-hand strength polearm. It's interesting means you can't target farm. Does mean you can get everything on a single tune, which I think is the more important aspect. Not on Remix. Remix is still personal loot. There is like, we've had the issue all through Dragonflight where you'll kill a rare and it'll give a fucking mage plate. And it's like, what the fuck? Now it's fine. It wasn't for the whole expansion though. In Remix, it doesn't work like that because because rares don't have their own loot table that they can drop. Rares just have the zone. Remix works differently in a lot of fucking ways, basically. It's a mess. Experimental mess, which is even better.
Stay vigilant. The wall must stand. Be strong.
Okay. Oh, I need this because otherwise it yells at me. Let's go. You just moved 716 to 24%. Yeah, it's a lot. There are a lot of things in the game. War Within pre-patch added over 6,000 things. From the ATT Discord, 6,000 plus things have been added. And I can't wait to get back into doing things with it, like getting shit done. But for now, oh shit, GSE's broken. Right, okay. Goody. All right, let's I'm gonna heal myself, smack it with a hammer, and run away from respawns. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay. This is gonna be fun. I wonder why I'm ATTing. I feel defeated. Nah, numbers still go up. Numbers still go up. Instead of focusing on the big fucking number, focus on each of the little categories. So all these gems and sockets and Tinker will get taken away when we go back to retail. Like, yeah, absolutely. The whole character will basically be wiped and given gear as though it's a boosted toon. Okay. I know Rhett Pally's also just flat out broken, so that's... Oh no, that's the talent. Imports both. Okay. Import. Did that work?
Fatality.
Good. My curiosity friend, indeed. Indeed. Before he quits until they fix GSA. No. Bash keyboard time. Yeah, just. Really unlikely GSC will be working to the same level in the future. No, I agree. I agree. Well, I've been having no problems. Thank you for that, Effie. Welcome back. Happening with Rip Pele, i.e. my main. Oh, their talents are just fucked at the moment. They're completely and utterly broken. But it's fine. It's fine. Enhanced seem to have old version talent trees from Renovated World. They do, yeah. Hey, Legend, welcome back. Alright, what's... Up until the War Within, mods like GSE were able to use the macro text attribute on WoW's secure action button template. This ability was removed with the War Within Alpha, and a limited version has been reinstated for the War Within Beta. What this means for mods is that there are limits on what macro commands a mod like GSE can execute. To compensate for this, GSE can call upon the remaining capabilities of Secure Action Button template. GSE can retain its capabilities by using it directly. GSE now consists of 4 main sections: sequences, key bindings, variables, and macros. The menu to these is shown when you hit /GSE, which is what I've done. Updated sequences replace the actions of GSE 3.1. The old sequence viewer menu has been merged with the editor, and you select the template you want to work on from the left. But I don't have any.
Fatality.
Good. I have a feeling the current version of GSE is busted and the patrons have a functioning version. Shit. 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 Fuck. Fuck. This heavily breaks my ability to finish Remix. New indeed. Spirit and voice. Airsoft background where you play well. Hey Rod, this is not my normal voice. I'm still recovering from a very, very, very bad cold and shit. The fuck is a fat laugh? That's a weird thing to say out loud. Answering a question, letting armor weapons despite not being able to use them works in Remix. Yeah. Yeah, it is good. Basically, I'm gonna run everything on my warrior now. Be interesting to see if you get to keep gold or actual items from Remix, but shouldn't. Yeah. Lots of people have been talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep the gold, blah blah blah, but I don't know whether we're going to be able to or not. I wouldn't rely on it. It'd be nice if we could, but don't rely on it. None of it's meaningful amounts of anything or anything special. I mean, yeah, depends on what you count as meaningful. Like I've got like 60, 70k across my remix tunes, and a lot of people have a lot more because they've got more remix tunes. Just through doing all the quests and stuff. Like 22,000 gold is not a small amount to some people. So it's like, it really depends on the person when it comes down to meaningful. Necessary work to do anything about it. How is that possible? Maybe they delete every single item. Can you bat phone someone? My bad. Yeah, a little bit there, Rod, a little bit. Right. So this is... this is fucked. I think the add-on is just busted. I don't think it's... View on curse. It was updated today, but I... Where are the comments? Issues. It was last week. That's not helpful. 3 minutes ago. Bug. GSC file is corrupt. Thank you, Blizzard. Need to delete it. Close WoW, delete the file, reopen. You'll be good to go. Okay. We have an actionable thing. Close WoW, delete the file. Wow. Wow. Retail. What the fuck? Account. Your account name. Saved variables. The fuck kind of... Oh, that's from the alpha. Whoops. I'm like, what is this account? What is this server name? I realized it was from the early access alpha. Oops. Okay, GSC Lua. I know this is going to delete all of my, but they're broken anyway. GSC Lua. Shift, deleterate. Good. Let's try again. Again. Reopen and you will be good to go. I don't know if it's the same issue as this person's having, but I'm giving it a crack anyway. Delete every single item. Are you going to play the new X-Pack? We are. Can you explain what this pre-patch is all about? Why it's so important, please? It's the technical changes that go into making the next expansion happen. That's what all pre-patches are. So, like, we have patches. We have, like, major content patches. We have minor content patches, all that kind of stuff. This one is specifically a pre-patch because the version number of the game has gone from 10.2.7 blah, 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 to 11.0. We are officially no longer in Dragonflight. There we go. We are officially, technically speaking, in the War Within now. That's why it's so special. That's why it's so important. They're putting all the back-end stuff in place so that when the expansion arrives, they basically hit a button and it just goes, sort of thing. Yeah, pre-patch is very important. Probably best to Google that. Fierce playing at the moment. Setting up. Love Remix. I think they rushed it out a bit. Remix was an incredibly experimental mode. Incredibly experimental. And I keep approaching it with that, but I still want everything and that pisses me off. What is the best part of Melbourne during winter? Not dying from humidity and heat. Having lived in Brisbane for 8.5 years prior to this, prior to coming home to Melbourne, like, it's winter it's the complete opposite of the heat. I prefer winter to summer no matter where I am, because, you know, it's easier for me personally. You can always put more layers on. There are only so many layers you can take off. It's a lot harder for me personally to cool down than it is for me to heat up, or warm up. So yeah, I prefer that. But Melbourne winter specifically, I'm not sure that there is anything like super special about it. It's winter, and that's a good thing. It's actually cold here, as opposed to some places where winter isn't actually that cold. But this year, everywhere's been really fucking freezing, which is kind of interesting. Changes left side, changes right side, many changes, handle it. Good. With the War Within, a number of changes were made to how GSC needs to operate. We've already read all of that. I don't want to show it next time I log in. Close /GSC. Let's try importing this again. Sequences, import. Boom, import. Hey, it works. Huh. Okay. Key bindings. New. Set key to bind. 3. Sequence. Single target. Save. Close. Close. Let's go. Yeah, boy! Alright, good. Fantastic. Functional. Good. I'm glad it makes sense. Every time I kind of start going into an explanation like that, I'm like, shit, is this translating from... Because, you know, when you have thoughts and you know what you're thinking and you know what you're trying to say, but it doesn't always translate to, like, English properly. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like sometimes my brain isn't actually thinking in a human language. It's just... There are just thoughts and they're, like, amorphous, and then I have to kind of... Yeah, I hope that makes, I hope it makes sense. All right, so this is what we're looking at. The AFL, definitely. A lot of folks love watching the footy. Is this worth it still? I reckon. I'm so close. 82 things. Like, that's next to nothing. And if I can't get through them all, I'm going to be really sad. Can you confirm don't permit any heat? I'd rather be in Melbourne's winter. Look, maybe one day, Zam. Maybe one day you'll make it over here. Okay, good. TLDR Patreon doesn't have any other exclusive features that make much of a difference for end users. Oh yeah? Okay. I know that they get early access to like the betas and stuff like that. But I think the Patreon users for GSE just, that's it. They just get early access to builds. So they're, yeah. I don't know, I reckon like this... Like, having it just functioning as a keybind is working exactly the same as having it as a macro. So, I mean... I can't notice it. Maybe people who use GSE macros at, like, a super high level of play might notice a difference, but... It seems to be okay for how I use it. And Adelaide's going to be particularly Christmassy. Yeah, we were talking about, like, even Brisbane. Brisbane's winter has been... What even... Influence in this going, I know, how dare I? Don't I know that costs money? 100% understand, fully manage a lot of technical language in my profession, sometimes really hard translating that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can only begin to imagine. Depending where you are in Melbourne, like in St Kilda, lovely sea breeze, absolutely. Absolutely. Strongest functionality will be broken in the future? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna use it while it lasts. And no doubt, considering the developers of GSE are making some form of an income from it, as long as it is worth their time, I'm sure they will continue to try to make it functional. But it will definitely be interesting to see at what point people are just like, yeah, look, I can't do this anymore. Which is a pity because, like, GSE, I understand why, like, I understand that why Blizzard would want to squash that thing. I get it. But at the same time, it's also super good for accessibility. Like, super good for accessibility. Brisbane winter's heaven actually cold? Yeah, at the moment. It never usually was. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm looking for the big boys. There we go. Yeah, we will. We'll certainly see how it goes. Managing my character list is such an undertaking. Yeah, at least you'll only have to do it once. It's like rearranging your characters in DFA. Like in the all characters section. I did it like one time, it reset. I had my organization and then it reset it and I was like, ah. And I don't think I've actually reset it since. Speaking of which, did that finish updating all my tunes? 40 minutes ago? Good. I was like, oh, that's why it looks weird, because it's got their professions listed now on the character screen. Oh, it's still going. Jesus. 87, thank you. It's like halfway through and it's still, not halfway, maybe 2/3 through and it's still updating. Holy shit. Recently DVL's recent on me decided I could be bothered changing about, yeah, me too. Me too. If I want to reset, like if I want to refresh a specific tune that I've just logged out of, I just search for the tune now. And I think I may end up doing the same with the warbands list, like not bothering to actually find, like actually sort them out. I might just search for them. My only issue is that I do have a couple of tunes that have got the same names, which will get a little complicated. But that's fine. If it is organized by level now, yeah. Yeah, I think when it resets to sorting them by level. I just wish it factored in item level as well, so that it'd put my main to the top. Like, oh well. You can also search by class. You can search by class, you can search by race, you can search by faction, by profession, by level, by server, and by name. There's like the search function is enormous with the warbands list. It's big. It's big.
Move like the night. Be strong.
And if your timer and ults buy like 7 timer and essentials stick in your bank, probably won't get to keep them in the cost 10 bronze, so why not? Yep, absolutely. Well, actually, you won't get to keep them. Because I'm pretty sure they specifically said that they're changing the character banks. In that you don't have to buy bags for them anymore. From what I remember reading. It's just, you have a number. You can pay to unlock it. It's going to work like with the tabs things. You just kind of pay for extra tabs. Don't, like, definitely confirm that information before relying on it, but I'm fairly certain that I read that somewhere. What is the best mount? In my opinion, Ashes of Allah. It's my favorite. But, I'm definitely biased. Wait, go back to certain reasons since we got the tunes to go. I expect every item we looted will be deleted in remix retail conversion. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's just going to behave like they've been boosted. Reset bars, reset everything kind of thing. But we'll see. Only one way to find out, and that's to hurry up and wait. And who knows, it may not even do exactly what Blizzard are intending for it to do when they transfer to retail tunes. It's the first time they've ever done it, isn't it? One of my characters is not found. Where did she go? Might have to do another refresh. J Cloud 7, nice. Each profession will have its own bags to make and a limit of 2 bags per ult. Sharp mind if I may say, brilliant. I'm glad.
Our vigil is constant.
Okay. Alright, so that's Town Long tackled.
Fatality!
Seriously? Do I not have Tom Tom?
Fatality!
hang on, Jack. Bugsack, number 4, executive assistant, EA underscore tooltip.lua, 1016. Attempt to index field meat popsicle a nil value. But popsicle is spelt wrong. Oh, shit. That's funny. Okay, good. Good. You guys is being caught by automod. Don't you know that meat popsicle is a sex-based term? But it's spelled wrong. It's spelled with 2 C's, no S. Oh, I overshot. So we might, yeah. Hands in my hands now. Guys, deny. Yeah, no meat popsicles here. But that's an interesting reason for the whole add-on to be failing. Because the meat popsicle is a nil value. Ooh, ow. Oh, look, it actually did make a TomTom waypoint. It just... I think it trying to put it on the, I think the waypoint arrow is probably what broke. Yeah. Popsicle is a lie. Yeah, it was spelt the second way, Nano, in the bug. It's got meat popsicle, like meat all lowercase and then no space and then capital P popsicle, but it's, yeah, spelt with 2 C's. I expect that's the first of a whole bunch of errors. It says ×6. Ugh. Great meme for the error 6 times. It's entirely inappropriate. Yes, don't do that. It does that. Cat or dog person. Cat person. Just trying to say line calls the error lines so I don't trigger all my error looking errors. No, I know that. I know, but I'm just interested in seeing what else is in the error rather than just meat popsicle. Fifth element. Okay, let's do some of this. Really funny graphical error. Night Elf Hunter goes to draw longbows, crossbow, both stays on her back in Warban's favorite stream. Yeah, we had some conversations about that little one earlier. It's a bit funny. Yeah, there are definitely some small errors here and there. There are some also, like, bigger ones, obviously. As we were saying, this is the biggest singular patch, like the biggest change to the core functionality of the game ever. in the history of WoW. Like the amount of changes they've had to make to the, like how they've had to change the entire game to accommodate warbands. It's incredibly significant, and there's a lot of, and they've made a lot of other changes along the way as well. Yeah, so it's like a whole thing. A whole thing. It still works. Good. Good. So it's likely a conflict with another add-on then. Yeah, Jack? Or maybe a, like the GSC, how the save variables file got corrupted. Possibly something like that somewhere, somehow. It's doing the same changes there. Our database is huge. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely enormous. Massive change. Large. And everything, yeah. As it always is on patch day.
Behold the power of pure water.
Quest reward mogs aren't retroactive. They were meant to be retroactive. Keep in mind how many thousands of quests, how many thousands of players have completed. It might just not all be immediately available. It might be something that takes time to happen. Or they may actually flip that particular switch when War Within actually goes live. Who knows? Who knows? But I remember reading somewhere that it was meant to be retroactive. So, but again, that could just be me getting wires crossed. I've read so many bloody things over the last, you know, however long. So do I know offhand which, if any, flying mounts are not able to skyride? Want to test some behavior, having trouble finding a list or examples? I don't think any. Do you still have the error there, by the way? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Do you want it somewhere? Discord or something? Very few, only ones I know for sure, some of the swimming ones, the otter carrier. Yeah, but specifically flying mounts that aren't now skywriting, and I don't think there are any. I think they were just kind of setting expectations with the most, and I think, like, when they said most at BlizzCon, I think all of them actually are. If every alt that I'm looking to take its same achieved outcome. Yeah, ditto. Outdated add-on control panel. Add-on doesn't seem to work anymore. It seems to do nothing. Probably add-on panel, new ID in game. It's not in the menu, possibly. Good to know, needs to be patient. I've read that it should be too. Yeah. This is steady flight only under the Otics. Thanks. Oh, okay, there you go. So that brooms wouldn't be able to skyride, but that turned out to not be true. That Otic can fly fair. Okay, I don't use the Otics. They annoy me. Just that is fine. Okay. Cool. Put that, like, there for you for a second. In case you need more information. Yeah, I don't use the Otics. They annoy the shit out of me. Shiny Otic for 500 mana achieve. Yeah, they all annoy the shit out of me. It's the sounds. They sound like squeaky toys and they give me a headache. So I don't use them. I like having them because hey, mount count, but yeah. The noises they make just irritate the ever-loving shit out of me. And so I don't use them. Rather than, you know, going and complaining about something that doesn't suit me personally. I just don't use them. Super simple, hey? Oh, I don't need to do that anymore. Whoops. Ground mounts in your collection will continue to ground, and most flying mounts will be able to put to use carry some fish mounts and brooms, which is achieve from Warlord Garrison. It is, yes. Correct. It was the one that granted you Harrison Jones as a follower. Utterly unsuitable for fare. Correct. Correct. Just got the message that a shield isn't the right armor type for my class on a shaman. Alright, game. Oh dear. Are you in the right spec? Or can they all use shields? I don't know. If it's like the dream-bound things and all that kind of stuff, they are more specific than that. Like, if you're not supposed to use a shield for that class, it won't generate one. It's very, very new player oriented, those items. You will need to send it to like a prot warrior or a prot pally or something like that. They are specifically designed with new players in mind. They will not generate an item that can be used but shouldn't. Odyx seems to be the only one listening to my collection. The fish can all skyride just fine. That's a whole new sentence. Radar shield equipped. Then I test was a failure. So it's skyrim out across plays the ground mount rather than you floaty fly without chaining switch spell. Oh well. Yeah, because it's a character buff rather than like a mount thing. I think it probably just would have been too complicated. Just their decision for how they chose to have the functionality work. Honestly, I think it's good that we have the functionality. That you can use whatever mount you want to and just kind of chop and change between the flight style. But, you know, tech has limitations. They've got to pick a way to... There were multiple options they probably had at their disposal, and they picked a one that suited most scenarios best, and it just so happened that it caused that particular issue. Oh, well. It was just a shield and a token. Ah, okay, gotcha. Interesting then, very strange. What do you think? Unexpected synergy designs, of course, mostly annoying for druid gatherers that lose the option to insta-swap. Yeah. Can you access EA with EA config? EA config. Type /help for a listing of a few commands. It is turned on though. Like, it's on and it's throwing errors, so it's clearly enabled. But it's not, yeah. That's all the druid's complaining. Lol, yeah. Yep.
Fatality.
yeah, it immediately threw an error along with 4 other add-ons. Yeah, it is a good explicit notification, isn't it? Yeah, I enjoyed seeing that when I was playing the alpha. I was like, huh, that's convenient. Why am I not seeing any of these eyes? Is it actually? It is. It's weird because it hasn't been functioning as a buff on my other tunes. But this tune also seems to not have access to one of the dailies, but I've done all the quests. Odd all round. Yeah, still says type/help after the refresh. This is a significant downgrade for Druid Gathering. Not really. Like if you're instant flying and then you land and switch, like it's really not. I wouldn't call it significant personally. It'll definitely take some getting used to the change, but I don't think it's
To be done.
that significant.
We are done. Preserve the cycle. The cycle will be preserved.
But to each their own.
Speak. You are
Ooh! Robin, thank you very much for the lucky box. Much appreciated. Super cool. Of course, Seeker, rest well. How cool. Yeah, I posted a thing in our Discord about it, Robin. It's super funky. I can't believe you guys are actually, like, allowing something to jackpot that high. Like, and to be clear for folks, lucky boxes are essentially a complicated form of tipping. It's like on Twitch, you cheer with bits. And so you're like tipping the streamer with those bits. With Sticky Bomb, you're tipping with the sparks, except that if you tip using sparks through the lucky box feature, there is a chance that your tip will be multiplied. And that I will receive more than you've actually tipped, if that makes sense. Yeah, because when I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, have they got like a thing for gambling or something? But it's not. It's essentially just placing a tip, and yeah, and it can go wibbly wobbly from there. Just slightly better than everyone else. Oh no. For me, I just like being able to dismount, mount, sit, flight, mount, land, ranch, treasure, go about my business. Extra time to fly. Oh shit, I was mounted. Whoopsie. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. There's no loss. Yeah, exactly, right? It's so interesting. You guys are so, like, amazingly creative when it comes to all this kind of stuff you've been coming up with lately. I'm amazed, Robin. Legendary box. Amazing. Thank you so much, Robin. Much appreciated. Just updated Tom and all the things. Nice, Mars. So many updates today, hey. Game multiplier. Oh, darn it. That's okay. Maybe next time. Or the opposite. When you're skywriting, want to use flight form, you could just insta-use it. True, true. That's all right. Oh, well. Next time, Robin. It's fine. It happens, hey. I'm just grateful for the sparks. Thank you. If you have some lovely boxes, absolutely. If you've got some sparks there, by all means, have an experiment. Who knows how much we'll win? Woo! Thank you so much for the lucky box. Much appreciated, Tyken. I love the sound effects as well. I hadn't heard them yet because I don't. I have to admit, I don't watch videos on things. So I much prefer being able to read because I can usually read stuff faster than a video will present the information. And I'm very time poor. So I tend to read stuff so I don't get to hear like and see the animations and stuff, but I really like them. I think they're funky. Y'all did a great job. I know what you mean? Yeah, right? Yeah, it's I feel kind of bad admitting that, but I mean, it's good that you guys have, like, on those articles and stuff like that, you have a video and you have the text so that people can consume the information the way that they want to. Love that. Love having the option. All right. Squish. Up we go here. Come on. There we go. And squish. Yes, of course. Don't the game. No, definitely not. We'll be good. I'm overpowered anyway, so it's fine. We're playing a special mode of WoW where there's a bunch of collectibles and stuff to get, and there's less than 30 days to go on this mode. Like, it's a limited time thing. Less than 30 days to go, and I haven't got all the collectibles yet. So I'm like, oh, I'm really nervous that I'm not gonna be able to get them all. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try real hard. Okay, so this is Dread Wastes. Well, we got one weapon, but it wasn't one that I needed. Oh no, wait, I still need to do Veil. No, okay, that's fine. You got this. Thank you. I'm trying real hard. I'm down to 82 things to go. 82 last things to get. And we got 26 days to go. I'm getting nervous, but look, we're gonna give it a good crack. Do you show your task completed anywhere? It's a data broker object, so things like everywhere handles can show it. The count specifically. No. I don't.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much.
Personally, I don't tend to give a shit about how many things I've done. It's more about how many things I have to go, personally. So no, I don't have anything that tracks how many tasks I've done. All right, zoom, let's go. Oh, excuse me. Having it load in so slowly was terrifying me because I've had no internet for 3 days, I've been tethering my phone and I've been trying to do some things in game. And every time I tried doing this and I'd get through a doorway and nothing was loaded on the other side, it was a sign that I was about to DC. And every time I DC'd, it'd take me like 30 to 45 minutes to get the tethering working well enough to get me back in game. Yeah, I had a bit of a heart attack moment there for a second. It's fine. So do warbands help remix at all? Enable more trading in farm groups? I don't know. The cross-learning of transmog apparently works in remix. So if you're doing raids, if I can take a warrior. Well, actually, no, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you're doing a raid, take whatever. Because, like, I mean, the things that you'll have dropping will only be for that character. But other people can trade you anything and everything and you can learn it. So it opens up that level of trading a lot more. Our community raids won't be 98% warrior anymore, I think. So there's that, but that's about it. At the moment, as far as I know. The scuffing commence. That's it. Hello, Legion. Welcome on in. First time viewer question. Warbands. I found how to toggle flight modes, not on Druid travel form. Any ideas? No. Sorry. We were talking about it not 5 minutes ago, though, about how that's a change that's happened. I think it's the same thing. It's the same toggle for Druid flight form. Druid flight form is just another mount. So the toggle works for both, I think, but I've no idea. I haven't logged into a Druid. Yeah. Sorry, I can't help further. Where is it on the mount list? It's not in the mount list. Your flight form is a spell. It acts as though it's just another mount, but it's in your spell book. It's in here. It's a form, just like you've got cat form and bear form and blah 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 blah. You've also got flight form and mount and like that's all. They're all spells because it's a shapeshift technically, but it behaves like a mount, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Tell me of your
I mean, if I remember correctly, single control, you can't do them independently. Yes. But yeah, the button for it is in your spell book. Pretty sure it's always been though. If you're looking for the swap in your mount list, there's one that says skywriting. It's got a drop down and it's a button in there. Switch flight style. Obviously, I've got LVI enabled, so it might be in a slightly different place for you. But there's a skywriting button that has the switch. If that's the question you were asking, it just kind of occurred to me that because I did not understand. But that's where that is. Then there's not a toggle for a spell. No. Okay, so the toggle in here, like switch flight style, works for all of your mounts as well as the flight form spell. It affects your flight form spell as if it were a mount, but it's not actually a mount, so it's not in your mount list. Does that make sense? Said there was no two-seater druid flight form this X-Pack. Happy got all the mounts cleaned out. Toy vendor grabbed a few transmog. Nice journey back through Meadowland. Good, I'm glad, Mars. She just looks so pretty, Skywriting. It's got no ribbons, Scarlet. It's got no ribbons. They took the ribbons away. On all mounts, just the individual ones. No, there is no individual mount toggle, Legion. It's a character toggle for those mounts. You cannot toggle one mount to be flight, like steady flight, and another one to be skywriting. Either they're all skywriting or they're all steady flight. There is no individual toggle. That toggle works for everything. It is character wide. That might be where the misunderstanding is. You cannot toggle an individual mount. Yeah. There we go. We got there eventually. Fantastic. Yeah, that was never the intention. They never intended for it to be an individual mount toggle. That would just be a fucking mess. Oh my god, could you imagine? Holy jeebus. Way too much data to be stored. Ow. Ow. There we go. Can you change between styles wherever? Yes, you can change between styles whenever.
What is it?
Correct.
Watch the shadows.
One thing for everything. Yeah, probably so druids don't gain an unfair advantage in PvP. Possibly. I only toggled the one mount on my first toon, then had to do it my second toon. Different mounts assumed it was a per mount option. No, it's a per character option. Yeah, per character. It's kind of like, think of it like a buff. Yeah, it's a buff on your character. Doesn't affect the mounts themselves, but it's like a hidden character buff. In PvP that matters, there is no flying. World PvP is the thing. It is! And world PvP does matter to a lot of people. Would think it would be different in case you wanted the two different modes on different buttons. Think macro for quick flight when needed and slow flight when not. Yeah, we were having this discussion before, like not too long ago, but just briefly before. Like they probably had like a handful of different options of how to implement, like having all mounts be able to do both things. But it was just too much. Like just too much. Like if it had to be like a per mount toggle, then it would have to save that value per mount. Even if it's like a 1-0, like even if it's a binary switch for every single mount, there are over 1,000 mounts in the game. And if you've got every single player now has that extra data that has to be stored per character, of which you can have 65 per account, it's a lot of data to be stored. And I made it like, it's probably one of those things where they had a couple of options of like, we could do it this way, we could implement it this way, we could implement it this way. But there are so many, like there are issues with all of the different ways, but this one has the fewest issues and this one suits our needs the most. So that's the one we're going to go with, kind of thing. Like unfortunate for some, but it works in the vast majority of their situations. And so that's the why they went with that one, kind of thing. But yeah, it's, always interesting how Blizzard decides on their ways of doing things, but we won't find that information out. That's likely proprietary, but yeah, it's interesting thought exercises to go through. Full show. Like hell, it's faster. Oh hell yeah, they've reduced the experience required by what was it, like 60 or 70% or something. It's insane. Insane. That's why I want to get out of Remix and level my alts, level my tunes, but I still have so many things left to collect. Depending on how much I manage to get done tomorrow in the city in terms of like socials and things. Hard considering just doing an extended stream on Friday and like just hard farming all the LFRs. I could just sit here knitting between LFR queues, you know? Oh, I'm done. I'm done. So now it's turn it on when wanted, turn it off otherwise. Yeah, turn it on when you want to, turn it off when you want to. Basically, yeah. I think it was probably the simplest thing for them to do without it breaking too many other things. That's okay. It is what it is. Don't forget to do Proving Grounds trials scenarios and remix characters. It's easier in remix and retail. You can queue to it in the Temple of the White Tiger. Why would I want to do Proving Grounds trials? Still old school, slow and steady. No, totally reasonable. 100%. How many things do you have left? 82. Remix is over, get to access a few more mounts. I noticed once I was back in retail remix, I got a grayed out. Oh. Remix mounts, you got a grayed out. That's weird. We had access to all of them immediately before. I wonder what's changed. Can't wait to get my 5 remix tunes to retail. It's a catch up to do and a new Earthen tune. Yas. 3,000 bits per character. 180k bits per account and times that by X million accounts. A lot of data. Yeah, it's even the smallest changes make such a huge impact that a lot of us don't. Like, I don't know. I've never been a developer or a coder or anything like that. So, I mean, I don't even completely understand it, but I know that it's a lot. I know that it's a lot. Are we getting extra alt slots for more tunes still? They haven't said anything, so I'm assuming no. It is an insta-swap prior to this, 10.2.0 post Pathfinder. Haven't had much complaints. True players were just happy they could freely swap for the associated achievements and titles. What? I'm pretty sure I've already got those, though. I don't have Endless Healer. Wave 20. But that's it. I've got all the rest of them. Eh. I think I'm done here. Alright. I can access the mounts. Yeah, that's... Not being able to access them is weird. That doesn't sound right. They could insta-swap Skyrim into flight form and still can. Yeah, my druid can flight form fly again. Remember, if anyone else has problems, it's all in the toggle. Yes. Okay, that's who I'm looking for. You can go platformer toggle enabled. You are skywriting. Vegemite perfect recipe or an Italian coffee shop menu. What do you prefer? I don't understand the question, Rod. Oopsie, wrong button. Switch flight styles, 5-second cost. Yeah, so what you said originally, Nab, it is they could insta swap prior to this. Jack is just pointing out they can still insta swap. They can still insta swap, and he's right. The issue that's missing here is that they can still insta swap, but it's not insta swapping between flight styles, which is something that they could do before. Just to clarify for everybody there. Jack is technically correct in that they can still insta-swap to the flight form. It's just that flight form will be, yeah, it's not steady like it was. And that's the complaint that some druids are having. In the end, if people do have that complaint, they need to make their voices heard on the forums. And beyond that, Blizzard will make a change if they want it to be changed, and if they don't want it to be changed and they like how the game is currently, they will leave it as such. Yeah, and I have a feeling that Jack may have missed that because that specific message that he referred to, like replied to, sorry, was specifically about insta-swapping. But that wasn't the whole point. Just trying to get that extra little bit of information out there. Yeah. Look, if the Jinyu Flamberge would just like drop off one of these mobs, I would be very happy with that as well. It doesn't have to come from a daily, like a daily quest box. It can just drop, like really, honestly, if it wants to. Didn't that click? Jump between these? Yeah, no, I figured as much, which is why, yeah. Why I mentioned it. All good. Can just drop. It doesn't want to. No, it doesn't matter what it wants. It can just drop, and so it will. It will. Specifically. Positive manifestation. Exactly. Hear me, RNGesus? Drop the thing. Drop the Jinyu Flamberge. So I can leave this zone and never return. Except for when I'm running Siege. Amen. Exactly. You get it. You get it. At least this is one that I actually can farm for. I just thought if I'm doing dailies, I might as well do the dailies for this one as well. Oh, hello. The Shadowlands, Anima Reservoir, Warbandable, all tunes deposits affect all of the other tunes reservoirs. So no currencies are like that. The only currency that actually happens like that is gold, but that's only when you deposit it into the war bank specifically. Like you would with a guild bank. It works similarly to a guild bank, except it's warband specific. All currencies have to be exchanged. You can't just deposit it and it's available on another tune. You actually have to transfer it through your currency tab, which I can't show you because I'm on a remix tune. God damn it. But yeah, you actually have to transfer things. There are some currencies that can't be transferred as far as I'm aware. I can't remember if Anima was one of them or not. Weird icon in front of it. Well, in that case, yeah, you can transfer it, but you still need to transfer it. It doesn't just automatically become available on the other tunes. There's a the Warbands article that they wrote like a month ago went into detail on how the current currency transfer works. It's not, none of it's just a pooled resource. You actually have to trade it from character to character. Just you don't have to buy an item and mail the item and use the item anymore. You can just do it straight away from the currency tab. Just be careful with it though. There have been some reports with currency transfer that the currency has just disappeared and not been anywhere. So maybe do small amounts until you know that it works. small amounts at a time, just in case it bugs out. You know, chance that the way you used to going to do that. Oh, so anima can't be done via the currency tab. Good to know. Thank you for that. I was not aware. Show anything for a while. Yeah. Good call. Yeah, no, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, Blizzard has put out a small handful of, like, news articles about warbands and how they're going to function and stuff. They're well worth the read. They're not too long either. Like, they're super, super helpful in kind of in just sort of getting an overview of everything warbands, especially now that they're here. Super duper helpful. I remind you of early stuff. I know. I keep forgetting what time it is because I've only been streaming for like not even 3 hours. So I kept forgetting what time it was.
What do you need? Goodbye.
Let me just do... Feels bad that I didn't get a single drop today.
Until next time. Slow down. White Tiger watch over you. Speak up. Enough of that.
Damn it, no drops today. 0. Ah, that's terrifying. Okay. Let me just see where we're at with this. It is still 11:62. God damn. If this goes back up to 4 things a day, I'm gonna be very unhappy. Oh, it's still on 3, but I can see a couple of days where it's at 4. So we're trending towards... We're at 3.28 things a day. Gross. Blues clearly thought there should be a cost to swapping. Guess the results of that is Druids don't get massive quality of life benefits over other classes. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I mean, they can still, like, herb in flight form. I mean, granted, there are mounts that, like, there's a mount that can do that now, whatever, but it's from memory, it's not exactly a cheap mount, probably because of the function, and Druids just get one for free kind of thing. So there are still definitely benefits to doing it on a Druid. It's just not as beneficial as it once was. Also, fun fact, toggling skywriting also turns your Drak Theosaur into steady flight. Yeah, cool, huh? It's easy to get the anima achievement for increased anima gains by upgrading animals in our warband wide. Fantastic! That's great news. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that makes a big difference. I'm not at the point of farming for anima yet, but no doubt I will be soon. Oh, it's fine. I only need 1.3 million or something, 1.4 million. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll get there. And that's just for purchasables. That's not for, like, unlocking things to then get the stuff. Like, anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I do need to go. I know it's only been, like, half a stream, but we started very, very late because of the stupid internet things. Good. Yeah, so I know we started late because of the internet shenanigans, but we do have to finish. Right, let's find someone to raid. I'm glad I have some semblance of an internet connection. It may not be as good as MBN, but it's, it could be worse. It could be a whole lot worse. Hold up, is that? It is. Alright, let's go. Actually, changes side effect new system. If it's changed, it was so quickly enjoys the I will, since Drak Theosaur is also affected. They specifically chose to apply skywriting to flight form, so it's definitely a design choice they made. Yeah, they could have chosen to have flight form just be not that. Some to do less code. Not necessarily. Do we know that for a fact? It's still a choice though. Even if they choose to, even if it is less code, they still are choosing to do less code rather than choosing to make the game operate in a different way because that's the way they want it to work, kind of thing. I can understand making things easier on themselves with something like Remix, just having it affect everything, but that kind of a change that's like, nah, if they wanted druids to be separate, they would have done it regardless, in my opinion. But that is all this is. It's all just opinions. Nothing we can ever confirm. All right. Let's do a raid. Grab your copy, paste, even if you do not have the Fiamma Hype emote. God, I can't even speak. If you do not have the Fiamma Hype emote, either because you are not a subscriber or because you have not unlocked it using your channel points, either of which is totally fine, you can still copy and paste the entire message. Replace the Fiamma Hype with your favorite happy, hypey, celebratory emote and drop it into Cloda Lunaria's chat when we get there. Chloe is a wonderful, incredible Northern Irish Elven Luna Fox who also is having internet woes. So when I saw that she was live, I'm like, yes, we're definitely jumping right. Oop, shit, no, don't do that. We're definitely jumping right on that. So thank you so much for tuning in for this scuffed stream. And I will see you on Friday. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to each other. Wait, other way around. Be nice to each other. No. Take care of yourselves and be nice to each other. Good. See you Friday. All the love. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Job's done.